We are. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How you doing? We're having technical problems today. I'm trying to go live today on my sponsor member show. No luck, it wouldn't work. And so I've decided to go live for all viewers to pop in, sponsor members, anyone else. Hopefully this is working. I sure hope some of you are actually joining me here. If anyone is seeing this show, say hi to me right now. My big ass iPad says there are 6 of you here right now. And you're all welcome to join today. Due to technical problems, I can't pull off a sponsor member show just for sponsor members. And so I'm going live for the channel as a whole. And Jennifer says, I got you on my computer. You're live, buddy. So that is good news. Hopefully those of you out there, here we go. We got people saying hi. We have Pau, Don, Marty Reimer, and Gregory Allen, Donnell. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you for popping in. Sorry for this delay. It's now 15 minutes after the hour. I've been trying to go live for 15 minutes. Clicking everything, like Jennifer says. He's clicking everything. It's just not happening. But it's happening now. We're going live just on Traveling with Bruce as a live show. Everyone is welcome, including sponsor members, non-members. It's a hangout show here, and I've got some news for you today. We've got some trivia today. You're all welcome to enjoy. And if you like it and you're not a sponsor member, this is your chance to see what happens on the sponsor member show. You can become a sponsor member just by hitting the join button and come on and join the gang, and let's see what happens. I think there are 33 of you here now, so it is working. I even have an ad running in front of this live show that I just created like a second ago. There's already an ad running to me on my phone. So you know, it's working. It's work. If YouTube can throw an ad in front of my face on my own iPhone, yeah, we know it's working. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Friday, December the 11th, 2020. Kind of a stupid day for me here. I've been so busy all morning today, just been going and going and going. Been trying to get a video up, which I just uploaded about 20, 30 minutes before coming onto the air here. Hopefully you've seen it, or if not, I hope you enjoy it. And then immediately I had to set up this live show. I was way behind schedule. And with only 20 minutes to go, I created the show, I promoted the show, I tried to send out links for the show, I started the show, and I was the only one here. I was having a wonderful time, saying hi to myself. But after 10 minutes, I kind of figured out, something's not right. There's no one here. So I thought, I take a look at my emails, and I got emails going, I can't link in. So I thought, what the heck, kill that show. And I tried a second version, it didn't work, so now I'm doing it this way, going live on TWB for anyone to pop in to say hi to me. And welcome one and all to Traveling with Bruce today. There's a short synopsis of what's going on. Welcome to my life as a YouTube creator from time to time when things seem to be all right, and then they aren't. And then you've got to scramble like a madman to try to figure out a way to get in front of the camera and get on the air and not make people mad at you for not being on the air when you said you were going to be on the air. What are you doing? So welcome. Let me say hi to some folks who are here. And like I say, if you're watching me right now, say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. What's your high temperature today? Got some cruise news for you today. Got some trivia today. It's Friday. Everyone gets to play trivia today. So yeah, hopefully a whole bunch of you will find me here as we move along. Donnell, hi, Bruce. Just joined you from Cork. Welcome, buddy. Donnell is a sponsor member. His name is highlighted in green. Thank you. Richard is here as well. Welcome, Richard. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you coming by today. Nikki is here, a sponsor member. How you doing, Nikki? Michelle Howard is saying hi to me today. Marty Reimer saying hi. Sharon is here. Hi from Central New Jersey, where it's an unseasonably nice 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I received in the mail yesterday a package with a couple of books. I just received in this book right here from Kevin Chapman, and this book right here, Deadly Enterprise, from Kevin Chapman. The first 2 books from the Mike Stoneman series, the thriller that just took place on a cruise ship. I now have all 3 books in my hot little hands. Got to read these 2. I just got them yesterday. This book here is a great read. I've read it. It's a 6-day cruise to Bermuda. If you want to take a 6-day cruise to Bermuda from the comfort of your own couch, grab this book right now. Go over to Amazon, enter Lethal Voyage and you'll find Kevin Chapman's book there. You can order a Kindle version. You can order a paperback, downloadable. and enjoy yourself. You'll have some fun with that. A lot of our viewers have already picked up this book and are enjoying it. Thank you, Sharon, for being here. Lawrence Nash saying hi. Hi, Lawrence. Eamon McCarthy, hi, Bruce. Finally able to log in. Like everybody else, I've been trying like crazy to get you in. Welcome, buddy. Llewellyn, hi from Belize. Welcome, Llewellyn Burgess from beautiful Belize. Sharon, this worked out. I just got my dishwasher unloaded. It's all good. Nautical Nurse Nancy, hello. Sorry, I've been away. Life's been crazy busy. Welcome, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Congratulations on your YouTube channel. It's growing, and you're doing a great job. Nice to have you here today. Howard Green, hi, Bruce. How you doing, Howard? Marty Reimer, hi, Bruce. It's Rebecca from on my husband's computer. Right on. Welcome. Welcome, Rebecca, on Marty's computer. It's all good. However it works, guys, come on in and say hi. Ken W., hello from Florida. It's currently 73 degrees. Here in Creston, it's about 35 degrees. It's kind of cloudy out. Not snowing or raining. It's just a little overcast, but 35. That's about normal now. Bob Barker is here from Erie, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Bob. Kirk Brunson, hi from New York City. How you doing, Kirk? Nice to see you, pal. Another great sponsor member of ours. Mike McClendon, hello from Rigby, Idaho. Cruise on. Donnell, hi, all, including you, Eamon. Dave, hi, Bruce from sunny Fort Lauderdale. Eamon, the link that I had said I was in a private, and that's why we couldn't log on. I know we had an issue with this link. For whatever reason today, it wasn't working properly. For some reason, it wasn't recognizing sponsor members to get in. Sort of stupid. Anyway, we're live. Hopefully, everyone is getting this message. And everyone is coming into the show. I'm just hoping and praying it's all working out. I just had to check one other email here to see what's going on. And let's see if I can work this out right now. I've got a viewer here who's also trying to get in. Try this, and then we'll do that. And let's see if this works by doing this little routine right here. There we go. And let's pop that message out. So I've just popped another message out to someone. And it worked. It's perfect. Okay, Sharon, the other show came up listed as private for your information. Eamon, hi, Donnell. How are things in Caroline? And then Tim Bowman, hi, Bruce. I got in using Google Chrome instead of Firefox. Welcome, Tim. Sorry, Tim, for all the confusion. Tim and I have been talking back and forth. Tim is a brand new sponsor member. Welcome to that club, buddy. Tim and I were trying to link up, and for whatever reason, I've been having technical problems with this live show for my sponsor member show. So I opened it up to a full-blown public show, and I just sent you another email, Tim, with a link to the show you're watching right now. So it's all good. You're here. You're with the friends. You're with all the sponsor members. You're also with a bunch of regular viewers who are also wonderful supporters of this channel. And I welcome all of you here today. Thank you all for tolerating this nonsense and making it happen that you can all be here. Mark, hi, Bruce from cold, showery England. Welcome. Donnell, not too bad, Eamon. A bit too quiet, though. SLGC, Sharon, we hope you enjoy this series. Colleen, I'm sure I will. Colleen Sachs, hi from Lake Mary, Florida, 70 degrees. Oh, man, these Florida temperatures are so nice. Keith, hi, Bruce from Knoxville, Tennessee, where the temperature is 63 and gas is $1.89 a gallon. That's a good deal. Welcome, Keith. Eamon, Sharon, I just started Lethal Voyage. I'm enjoying it. Right on. Ian Goodrich, hi from Rugby, United Kingdom. Welcome, Ian. Donnell, hi, Sharon. I hope I spelled your name right. Also, hi, Kirk, and everyone else and all my other TWB buddies. Nikki, the Weather Channel, says it's 71 here in Jacksonville, Florida. Fly Everest. Hi, Bruce. Central India is about 60 degrees. Indiana, actually. Dallas here, lots of oil and cows, where 72-inch T-bones are $30. Laugh out loud. Nothing wrong with a 72-inch T-bone if you can eat it all, or 72 ouncer. Marty, Rebecca, let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. That would be great, guys, if you can do that. Fly Everest for sure. Eamon, it's 43 in Fahrenheit, raining in Cork tonight. Jimmy Wilkes, hi, Bruce, 73, and waiting on a cool front to come through in Houston. Oh, man. Debbie Manuel is in the house from Northern California. Welcome, Debbie. Should be at sea today, Bruce. That's right. This T-shirt right here is the T-shirt I had designed for our group cruise, which is supposed to happen from the 6th of December to the 13th. Right now, we're supposed to be day 5 of 7 on the Harmony of the Seas. This shirt is now a collectible because this cruise didn't happen. Welcome, Debbie from Chico, California. Sharon Eamon, we hope you enjoy the book too. Tom Henry, good afternoon, everyone. Just got home from the hospital. Cindy is back home after a 2-day stay. I hope everyone's okay. Sabine, hi, Bruce, from Bingen in Germany. We have 2 degrees Celsius. Guten Tag, willkommen, wie geht's? Nice to have you here, Sabine aus Deutschland. Nice to have you from Germany here today. Fantastic. Viewers from around the world watch my channel, watch my show. News today that I was working on. I did a video today about a breaking story that happened, that broke in the Miami Herald this morning. It was a news story that had been put together by 3 different reporters. They did some homework to make this thing happen, and it's a phenomenal story about the battle in Key West, Florida, with regard to those referendums that were voted on by citizens of Key West. The sponsors of the referendum, excuse me, they proposed 3 different referendums to limit the size of cruise ships coming into Key West, the numbers of ships coming in, and the numbers of passengers able to come off cruise ships to visit Key West on any particular day. And they did the plebiscite thing, and they got enough autographs and verified signatures to be able to get the referendum in front of the voters on November the 3rd. And for months and months and months, this group went to work to make their case to the citizens of Key West to say, guys, it's out of control. Our port here in Key West is out of control. We've got these monster ships coming in, thousands and thousands of passengers. We have up to 3 of these ships a day coming in here with 3,000 passengers a day, upwards of 9,000, sometimes more than that. We're overrun. We're just overrun. The reefs just offshore are getting decimated. The silt being disturbed and moved. The waters are in rough shape. We've got to limit the number of ships and the size of ships, and we've got to take control of our harbor. And one way to do it is pass these referendum to control within reason the cruise lines, because they're not doing it themselves. Well, the reporters for the Miami Herald figured out through detective work, through tax filings and corporate filings and all kinds of homework, they figured out that the No campaign, the folks who didn't want those referendum passed to allow the cruise ships to do whatever the heck they wanted, were funded by the cruise lines. And they were funded by the cruise lines through PACs, private corporations, nonprofit entities, political action committees, all kinds of layers of deception to hide the fact that they were funding this campaign with what we call dark money, money you can't trace. And people in Key West were receiving flyers in their mailboxes in the months prior to the election. And these flyers were saying stuff like, you pass this referendum, you are literally going to defund police. You're going to defund EMS. You're going to defund your fire department, because you are going to restrict the amount of money that the city of Key West makes in taxation, and that's going to cause longer wait times for firemen to come to your house that's burning to the ground. It's going to create problems with criminals, because they're going to just run all over the place because the police are defunded, and you're going to have much longer wait times for your services. It was a really nasty campaign. There were even full-page ads taken out in the weekly papers down there where maps of Key West were displayed, and neighborhoods where people signed the petition to create the referendum. People's names had to be published publicly, and their addresses had to be published publicly, because they had to be registered voters to allow the referendum to happen. The No side got a hold of the names and addresses of all the people who signed the plebiscites, and they put red targets, bullseye targets, over their houses on these maps of Key West in red, saying these are the people that are trying to defund your police, that are trying to take away your EMS services, that are trying to kill funding for your fire department. These are the people that are trying to kill business and taxation in your city, Key West, just so you know. And talk about an intimidation campaign, the likes we don't see in Canada. To me, this is absolutely sinister. It's absolutely lowbrow, and it's absolutely unforgivable. And the bottom line was that the entities that were funded to launch these hate campaigns And these flyers and this complete misinformation campaign were all funded by the CLIA, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, MSC. They all pushed funds into these organizations through various entities that they control. One is a hotel group out of Alaska that Carnival owns. One was a organization out of Delaware that Royal Caribbean controls. And they were funding a PR firm out of Tallahassee, which is the lead PR agency fighting the good fight for the CLIA group in Washington to keep cruise lines cruising in the USA. All of these entities teamed up, funded a bunch of different organizations who then funded money from one organization to another, to another, to another, until finally the newspapers got paid to pop these hate ads, and the entity that created these flyers were funded to mail out these flyers to all citizens of Key West. It's a sad story. I'm very disappointed to have to tell you this, and I was very disappointed reading this story. I was impressed by how thorough the reporters had dug into this thing, and I made a video about it. And love it or hate it, it's what's going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about, because no PR department for any cruise line is going to tell you this. This is the dirty little secret of business in various countries, where business people and organizations will fund entities behind shell companies and PACs and other nonprofits to shield themselves from public scrutiny, to try to get you to change your mind and think differently about their specific interests. It might have everything good to do with the community. It might not. But in this case here, the citizens of Key West who were self-funding this referendum were outspent a whole bunch of money by these special interests. And yet the citizens of Key West said yes to the referendum, anywhere from 61 to 80 odd percent. And the cruise lines were defeated because the citizens of Key West did not fall for this hate campaign and complete shuffling of the facts against them. It was quite amazing. And I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you watch it and put in your 2 bits worth of commentary. When you watch it, if you have a comment about it, let me know. But I have to commend the reporters at the Miami Herald. I think they did a spectacular job. Jim Walker reported on it today in Cruise Law News. I saw his story on it, and he did the same thing. He highly praised these reporters. This took a homework. It's now December the 10th. It's taken 5 weeks to get this story out. December 11th, actually. It's taken 5 weeks to get this story out. That's how much work these guys had to do. If these reporters had this information on the 4th of November, they'd have released it then. If they had this information on the 1st of November, they would have released it before the election. But it took them 5 weeks after the votes were held to uncover this entire tale of deception, with this dark money being funneled around. Absolutely unforgivable. It's really a sad commentary on what is being done to the public in cases like this. I'm very disappointed, but it is what it is. Debbie, hope you two are okay. Thomas, people are saying hi to each other. Tim Bowman, we should have been on a 2-month cruise circumventing Africa. Nautical Nurse Nancy, it's been so hard on many of us with all of this. It'll be great to get through it all. Jeannie, hi, hello, Bruce, sponsor members. Bill and Jeannie are watching. Welcome, you guys. Nice to have you here. Annie, connection to Sydney, Australia, easily cooled to 62 Fahrenheit. So good after the heat. Nautical Nurse Nancy, sorry to hear that Cindy was in the hospital. Tom, may she heal quickly. Sharon, Tom, healing vibes to Cindy from the folks there. Mark, Tim Bowman, same here. Nautical Nurse Nancy, hello, my dear Debbie Emanuel. Nautical, hello again. Donnell, Tom Henry, thanks, Nurse Nancy, for those comments. Debbie, hi there, Nancy. Hope you're doing well too. Tim, Tom Henry, note to everyone, Vivian from England is in the hospital too. Similar issues, blood clots in lungs. Prayers go out to Vivian. Man, oh man. I hope you guys stay healthy for me. Tim Bowman, Mark, did you rebook to 2021, which was also canceled? Canceled. Our cruise in November, February was canceled, which was the Odyssey of the Seas, because the Odyssey is late. I have no group cruises booked right now. None planned, none booked. I'm waiting for the vaccines. I'm waiting for the all clear to start sailing again, to start traveling again. Then I'll get to work on group cruises. So stand by. There'll be group cruises for TWB, but it'll be down the road. Kirk, hope Vivian will be okay. Nautical Nurse Nancy, Definitely will be keeping Vivian in my prayers. Tom Henry, thanks for the heads up. Foxy, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. It's Foxy in Brighton, England, speaking in how are things. I saw the other video sharing the rather rocky but controversial news. It's love to see you as always. Thank you, Foxy. I'll keep Vivian in my prayers too. There was a lovely lady called Vivian on here before I came on. Foxy, Bruce, aren't you cold in just your t-shirt? No, we're fine in this house. We're good. Sylvan, welcome, Sylvan Forrest. Hi, everybody. Hide the spirits and chocolate. Sylvan is in the house. Welcome, buddy. I'm glad you're back home. Donnell, nice to have you back again. Nautical Nurse Nancy says Donnell. Eamon, Tom Henry, wishing you and Cindy all the best. Foxy, Sylvan, one of the regulars. Hello, Sylvan, is all okay. Dave, the cruise line CEO should be indicted and jailed. Linda Lou, hi, everybody. To Viv for a speedy recovery. Hi, Linda Lou. Donnell, hi, Tom. Hoping Cindy makes a complete recovery. Kirk Brunson, I watched the video while at work, Bruce. My supervisor doesn't like cruises. CSC14, thinking about canceling my 4 cruises in June and July of 2021. What are your thoughts? Well, they might happen. They might not. I don't know if the cruise lines will be up and running by June or July. If they are, they might only be up with a couple of ships. I don't know the status of your ship, of course. It's too soon to tell. It might take until the fall for the cruise lines to really get going again with enough of the population vaccinated. But we'll see. We're going to have to wait and find this out. Lots of unanswerable situations, questions. Linda Lou, Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Linda Lou. Nautical, hello, Sylvan Forrest, and Linda Lou. Linda Lou, hi, sweet nurse Nancy. Donnell, hi, Debbie. Hope you're doing well, too. Very sad. Things are so bad in California. Fly Everest sold our NCL stock that we bought in early March this week. Made a good profit, but think the fundamentals aren't good. You got that right. Dave C, if they hadn't built the huge floating boxes and refrained from scrapping normal sized real ships, they would be able to keep sailing into Key West. Foxy, speaking of vaccines, Bruce, it's been a great week for science following the vaccine breakthrough. As Sharon, did you see Stephen Colbert's bit about cruising the other night? It was harsh but funny. I didn't. I have no time. Sylvan, best wishes to Cindy. I had to return to the hospital on Tuesday. An infection showed up again. We'll spend a few more days here. Arg. Sylvan, get better and get the heck out of there again, please. I can't stand it. My viewers, some of them are having troubles, and I wish all of you good health and a speedy recovery. I hope. Other news that came out today: the S&P ratings agencies, the folks that rate bonds, and they rate publicly traded companies for credit worthiness and everything else. They have come up with a negative rating, or they're reviewing their ratings, and they're looking to go negative on Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. And both shares are down in price today because of this. Carnival is also down today, but that's because the markets were off a little earlier. I don't know if the cruise lines are still negative or not. I'll take a quick peek here live while I'm on the air with all of you right now. Yes, all 3 cruise lines are down right now. Royal Caribbean is down $3.89 a share. There's your chart heading down, trading at 76.74. Over at Norwegian, it's at 26.50, down 94 cents, about 4% today for Norwegian. There we go. Hang on a second here. Let me just move that out of the way. And then the next one is Carnival, down 94 cents today, 21.38. So that's also off 4%. All 3 cruise lines are under pressure today. The Dow Jones Industrials, they were down at the opening, but they're now up 52 points. There's not much going on the big board, but more and more analysts are coming out with commentary saying comments like this market is beyond fully priced. And the worry is that a lot of shares are trading at much too high a price to justify their pricing. The cruise lines are certainly in that mix, no question whatsoever. My name stands for Coaches versus Cancer Soccer Classic. Coaches versus Cancer Soccer Classic. Right on, FYI. Thank you, CB, for that. Foxy, Sylvan, I'm so sorry about your recent hospitalization. I'm really sorry indeed. I wish you good health too, Bruce. Foxy, I did not want to ask you, Bruce, if you don't mind, what's the best thing about the group cruise part of the cruise? Well, it's the best part about it is you get the bunch of the viewers together from this channel. We get to be on a ship together for a week, and we get to do a couple of events together. I try to organize with the cruise line, maybe a couple of events on board, because cruise lines love having groups on board. And it's a great chance for me to visit with my viewers to get to visit with myself. and get a cruise. That's the best part about it. Tom Henry, oh no, Sylvan, prayers to get resolved quickly. Eamon McCarthy, Sylvan, wishing you a speedy recovery. You are really having a bad run with your health. We all want Sylvan out of there. He was in there for 7 months or so, 6 months. Too much time. Hopefully Sylvan will get out real soon and get home where he belongs. The credit rating agencies are putting the cruise lines on credit watch, probably for a negative rating. No surprise. The cruise line bonds, all those bonds and credit notes that they've issued, they're all junk rated. Every bond that a cruise line has issued is a junk bond now. Has been for months. They are so in debt. Sylvan, very nice shirt, Mr. Russa Collector's Edition. Indeed it is, sir. Donnell, hope you're keeping well, Sylvan. Not allowed to fall ill again. You've been through enough already. Nautical Nurse Nancy, celebrating on a ship on a group cruise is really a lot of fun. You can see people out of the ship and either do things together or not. It's your choice. Foxy, can you see group cruises happening in your lifetime? Yes, I certainly hope so. Hopefully in 2020, late 21, 22 maybe, probably 22. Sharon, heal quickly, Sylvan. Foxy, yes, Sylvan, get well soon, my good man. Yes, cruising, group cruising is a good time, is a great way to get together. I'm hoping to organize a series of group cruises, maybe one every 3 or 4 months going forward. We'll have a Caribbean cruise, maybe a Panama Canal cruise, maybe a Mexico Riviera cruise. We'll do a European cruise or 2 or 3. There's no end to it. I want to get on cruise ships with Jennifer again. And if I can cruise with friends of mine from the channel, even better. We can arrange get-togethers before the cruise, meet and greets at the home port, where, before we start a cruise. Group get-togethers after the cruise, again with people in that home port area, and then on board the ship with the gang that's on there. You betcha. Looking to have some fun. Really, really hoping for the best. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the TWB family will be cruising sooner rather than later, and we will have a good time. Sharon, how about a cruise out of Bayonne, maybe to Eastern Canada? True. I would love to do a Canadian maritime cruise. Jennifer would love to do a fall cruise for all the fall colors. Even if we can work our way from Bayonne all the way to Montreal and then work our way all the way back. We do a back-to-back. That would be nice. Really good time. Cheryl, I'd love to cruise, but if they require a vaccine, I guess I'm done. Cheryl, I think they're going to require a vaccine. I think that's going to be the new normal. Jeannie, Bill and I have been on 3 group cruises. They are fun. Foxy, would you recommend me going on a group cruise in the future? And certainly once COVID restrictions are fully lifted, I would have you look into it. I really would. You should. They're a lot of fun. When we announce one, we'll have all the details. We'll fill everybody in on all the details. You'll have months and months to book your own passage. You can make up your own mind whether you want to go or not. Who, with Jeannie, come on, let us know. Donnell, let's go cruising, Jeannie. Donnell's ready to go on a cruise. He can't wait to go on a cruise. I can't wait to get back on it. I know we all would like to get on a cruise ship real soon. The sooner the better, I say. That would be really, really nice. Comments are still coming through. Fantastic. I'm getting ready for trivia. I hope you are too. We'll do some trivia today. Let's see here. Tom Henry, one very nice thing to say about St. Mary's Hospital. They had Christmas lunch and dinner for staff and guests. Guest Thursday, turkey, roast beef, seafood, Newburgh, no charge. Very nice. Kirk, more people on my job are coming down with the virus. I'm going to get tested again next week. It's not fake. Foxy, would you be surprised if COVID burned itself out? No, it's not going to burn itself out. Tom Henry, I had a delicious lunch and supper. Fantastic. Donnell, yes, Bruce, you could say I'm chomping at the bit to go cruising. Absolutely, Donnell. Foxy, I've never been on a cruise before, Bruce, but I personally wait until, say, 2025. Well, like I say, hopefully in 2022, we will start group cruises for this channel. And then going forward, we'll start booking them out. And then I can throw at you guys, here are 4 group cruises. Pick the one you want or go on all of them, up to you. And we'll just start announcing them, and then we'll promote them after that, and away we go. Tom Henry, Kirk, Robson, once is enough. Stay safe, please. Absolutely, Kirk. Please don't get sick, Kirk Brunson. We want you well. I envision no cruising in the U.S. until 2022. A full reset of the cruise lines, and use the year of 2021 to plan for their future. It wouldn't surprise me either. I can see some ships starting in late 2021, but only a few. The rest of the fleet will all kick in 2022. There'll be complete cancellations and redos. There'll be probably 40 million cruises that will have to be rebooked going forward. It's just going to be an absolute crazy time for a long while yet. Kirk Brunson want to make sure. Absolutely. Jeannie, country's family reunion, 2016-17, Parsley's Country Jubilee at Sea, 2019. Very interesting. Kirk Brunson, I think is what he's saying. I wasn't reinfected, he says. That's what he's saying. Foxy, would you feel safe once all the COVID restrictions are fully lifted in your lifetime? Well, once they are, yes. I mean, by the time they are, a vast majority of people will be vaccinated. They'll be immune from it. Hopefully we'll have annuals and stay on top of this. And hopefully the case counts will be much, much lower. They've got to be way down, less than 1% of what we have now. What we have now is unacceptable. It's just absolutely unacceptable. Kirk, I wasn't reinfected. Right on, buddy. And hopefully it'll stay that way, and you'll be fine. Are you ready for trivia? Would you like some Friday trivia? I've got some trivia questions ready to roll here, and hopefully you'll stick around for that. We have a good time with trivia every week on our sponsor member hangout shows, which I do every Monday and Friday. This is supposed to be a sponsor member hangout show, but it didn't work out that way this time. We are always hanging out, talking about whatever we want to talk about, any topic. I go over cruise news like I just did, and we wish each other well. We stay on top of how we're doing. And then on Fridays, I do trivia. On Mondays, it's just a hangout show with cruise news. And it's a 1 hour show because we start at 7 o'clock on Monday Eastern time for the hangout show. Then at 8 o'clock Eastern time Monday, I do my full-blown live show for the whole channel. And so that show can only be limited to about 55, 57 minutes. Here on Fridays, there's no limit to how long we can hang out because I don't have a live show following usually. But today, this is a live show. Anyone can pop in and say hi to me. It is the sponsor member hangout show for Friday, December the 11th, 2020. But technical circumstances made it so that we had to make it a live show for all. And it's all good. I welcome all of you who are here. If you're a sponsor member, welcome back. If you're not a sponsor member and you'd like to become one, I'd love to have you join us as a sponsor member. It's a 33-cent a day commitment to be a sponsor member of this channel. And to do it, you just need to go to my homepage or to links. I might even have here a banner on how you can become a sponsor member of this channel. If I have that here, where am I? Here we go, sponsor member. You can go to this link right here, but you'll find it on my homepage of my channel in the About section. There's a link there, or you'll find it in the description of all of my videos, except for this one. I haven't had time to upload it yet. But if you looked at the video I did earlier today, or live videos I did yesterday or the day before that, you'll find the link down below in the description. And you can become a sponsor member anytime you like, depending on what device you're using. And you can join us Mondays and Fridays for exclusive sponsor member hangout shows. I really appreciate those of you who have joined me. Also, those of you who are sponsoring my channel and supporting my channel, you can send Jennifer and I, if you like, a greeting card, something in the mail, a letter, whatever you like. We have our own post office box number now at our post office downtown in Creston. I've been receiving a couple of donations in the mail from people. Some people like sending cash donations. Others like doing gift card donations. Don't mind those either. Costco gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Safeway, Starbucks, not a problem. But we also love those when we get cash bills in the mail. We love those too, inside cards. Thank you, all of you who are sponsoring and supporting this channel in any way you see fit. Again, this address is usually down below in all the descriptions of all my videos. And also, for those of you who've been supporting me on PayPal, thank you very much. This has been a major assist to us. We've been having advertising problems in the last several months with YouTube, and we thank you all very much for those of you who have been sending donations in the mail to this channel. I cannot thank you enough for this. About half of the ad money that we used to get from YouTube, we didn't get half our money in September, we didn't get any money in October, has been replaced by donations by PayPal. So thank you, all of you who have been making PayPal donations to yours truly. Absolutely wonderful. I want to say a special shout out right now to, let me pop this up here because I saw it earlier and I forgot to mention it. I saw a donation come in through PayPal while I was on the air here tonight, and it came from Germany. Here it is. It came from Sabine. Thank you, Sabine Stechart, for your donation tonight. I really appreciate it. From being in Deutschland, from Germany, I got your donation while I was talking earlier. It's here. Thank you for making a donation to my PayPal account while I was on the air. I really do appreciate it. It's awful nice of you to do that. And all of you out there, as usual, anyone who's making a donation to this channel of $10 US or more, I will send you a postcard from Creston for sure, a Traveling with Bruce postcard that I have custom made for TWB followers. And if you're a sponsor member of this channel, you automatically get one of these. Make sure when you become a sponsor member, send me a private email, link down below, and send me your address, your mailing address, and I'll send you out a postcard. Thank you all so much for that. Also, a shout out to Robert Blend. Robert, thank you for sending me a card in the mail. It arrived at the post office box. Thank you for a donation. It came in here as well. Thank you. I really, Jennifer and I are most appreciative of all of that. Thank you very, very much. All right. Let's see here. Fly Everest. It'd be great to have a live TWB group cruise show on to the whole world aboard the ship. Not sure Wi-Fi would be sufficient. Yes, so certain ships, and I think as time goes by, all the ships will be very efficient. I would love to have a gathering of the gang on board a ship, and I'll go live on the air. We'll do a hangout show from the ship live to the channel, absolutely. And then everyone out there can see what everyone else looks like if you want to be on the air or not. And that would be a lot of fun. Donnell, glad you and Bill enjoyed them. Jeannie, Carol, Foxy, it may, but not for a few months in most places. Eyes on South Dakota as it should drop off there early if the numbers are accurate. Foxy, also, how would you feel once you no longer need to wear a mask? Wouldn't that be nice? Sylvan, I am so glad to choose to get a refund from NCL. I'm glad you did too, my friend. Annie, would love a New England cruise, but first need borders open in and out of Australia, closed until March 2021. Again, you can't get in or out of Australia until at least March. You can't get into the U.S. from Canada by car until December, and I don't think that's going to be until next summer. And I don't know if there'll be any Alaska cruises at all this year. NCL, I believe, is talking about starting in Europe in the near future or when they restart, says CV. Well, we hope so. I know more cruise lines have sent ships to Europe, hoping that they can get their act together faster than the U.S. They can get cruises going again because cruise lines need money and they don't need political nonsense. They need cash flow. Sharon saying, yay, trivia. Foxy, you're right, Carol. Yes, I agree. Donnell, we're always ready for trivia, Bruce. Need you ask? Laugh out loud. Sean, hi, Bruce and everybody. Foxy, we're ready too, Donnell. I certainly am. Bruce is wonderful. Isn't he nice? Thank you, Foxy, for your kind words. I'm sure glad I found out about him. Just wish I had found out about him in February. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here, everybody. Donnell, hi, Sean. Carol, I don't think we will have to. Once those infected have gone up, there'll be fewer people who will carry theoretical. It seems it's bearing itself out. We'll see. Donnell, hi there, Foxy. Let the trivia begin. Sylvan, gotta go. Doctor and nurse alert by all. Way to go, Sylvan. Iman, I'm not sure what happened there. You disappeared, Bruce, but the messages kept coming in. It's been a strange night. It certainly has. Foxy, quite right, Carol. Yes, I agree with everything you just said. Yes, Carol, Sylvan Forrest, stay well. Mermaid C is here. Hello there. From your favorite subscriber. Welcome, Mermaid C. Foxy, oh, Mermaid, hello there, dearest. How you doing? Carol, Mermaid, I love your name. Mermaid says thanks. Foxy, it's certainly lovely to have Mermaid here. Marty, my husband Marty won't cruise on any but Carnival because we have a platinum. Boo-hoo. Platinum level Mermaid Royal Caribbean is where it is at. All right. Well, let's get ready for trivia, shall we? We've wasted enough time. We've said hi to everybody. Welcome all of you to my channel today. Welcome all to the Friday show that was supposed to be a hangout show for just sponsor members. Turned out to be a wide open house for everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. We hope you have fun today. I'm setting up my trivia questions here. Here we go. Are you ready for the first trivia question? Let's see how we're all going to do here. Let me just set up my telephone to make sure it's working just fine. For whatever reason, it's causing me problems today. Nothing serious. It's just acting up. There we go. And Here we are. Yay, trivia. And Carol, trivia. Don't forget to give thumbs ups to Bruce. Samuel, Kirk from New York, here now with my son's phone. Right on, Kirk. Way to go. And Fly Evers, thumbs ups. All right, guys. Here's your first trivia question for the day. Tell me this. Only send me one answer at a time when you respond to this. There's multiple correct answers, but only send me one correct answer at a time. If you have 3 or 4 in mind, send me 3 or 4 separate messages, one with each. Everybody gets a chance to answer these questions. Can you tell me the names of the U.S. states where they've had the most Powerball jackpot winners, the big lottery draw they have? Where have they had the most Powerball jackpot winners in the U.S.? Which states since 2003? Alrighty, there's your question, Foxy. If you were to ever come to England, Bruce, it would be so wonderful. You meet me outside somewhere in England, I'd be dressed in a blue-colored coat and a hat that fits. That would be great, Foxy. We'll let you know, Foxy. Trust me, when I can travel, you'll know it. You'll know, because I won't be hiding the fact that I'm traveling. Marty Reimer, what about Texas? Bruce, are there winners in Texas? You know what? They're not on the top list. They're the top 10 and the top 12 is who I'm looking for. They're not in the top 12. Powerball, California, Carol said. California has had 6 Powerball winners since 2003, and that ties them for 10th place. Florida, Mark Dirksen, Floridians love Powerball, and it shows they've had 10 Powerball winners, and that is in 5th place. 4th place overall, Florida. We got California. New York State is 6 winners tied for 10th near the bottom. Michigan, Mike is thinking Michigan for Powerball winners. Michigan is not in the top 12. California, we've done. Pennsylvania, Colleen, number 1 Powerball winning state of all time. 16 winners of the Powerball jackpot in Pennsylvania since 2003. So there you go, number 1. New Jersey. New Jersey is also with 6 winners since 2003, tied for 10th. Florida, we've done. Michigan, we've done. Florida, we've done. North Carolina. North Carolina is not in the top 12, top 10. Florida, we've done. New York, we've done. Nebraska is not in there. Foxy dressed in trousers, a shirt, jumper, fairly slim in weight, standing 5.8. I don't need the description right now, Foxy. I'll let you know. Mermaid. What about Georgia? Is Georgia a Powerball state? Do they have winners there? Not in the top 12. How about Massachusetts, Bruce? Not even Massachusetts showing in the Powerball. New York, we've done. Indiana, number 2. 11 Powerball winners out of Indiana since 2003. What about Montana? Donnell is wondering. Nope, not Montana. Oregon? Nope, that's also Donnell. Sean, how about Ohio? The state of Ohio? Nope. Oklahoma, Donnell. Nope. Illinois, the state of Illinois. No, Samuel. Foxy, you wouldn't see me dressed in a hoodie, Bruce, if you were to ever see me in person one day. I love Foxy 13. Carol, New Jersey, we've done. Marty, Foxy, what was that? Foxy, sorry if I were being irritating. It's all right. Donnell, Washington State. What about Washington, Bruce? Nope. Let's see here. I'm guessing Idaho. Not Idaho, no. Nevada, they gamble a lot in Nevada. Don't they have Powerball? They do perhaps, but they're not in the top 10. Virginia, not even Virginia. Gotta go so bye. Thank you, Mermaid. See you. Take care. Sean, Louisiana. Louisiana is number 5. 8 times a Powerball winner has been in Louisiana. Yes, from Louisiana. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Still have 5 states. It's incredible. I can't believe it. We have a state in the West, the Southwest. We have Midwest states for sure. Mississippi. Mississippi, not one of them. DC doesn't count. California, we've done. Arizona, Southwest state. Arizona has had 6 Powerball winners, tied with California, New Jersey, New York. There's one more with 6. Ohio, we've done. Foxy, okay, I thought you had your own trivia question. Marty was wondering. Let's see. New Mexico, no. Arizona, we've done. New Mexico. Colorado, no. We're now looking for states in the upper Midwest And we're looking for one state on the East Coast, south of New York, south of Pennsylvania. We have Massachusetts, no. Idaho, we've done. Illinois, we've done. Georgia, we've done. Okay, Martin. Had a guess answer, though. That's true. She tried Idaho. Didn't work. I'm looking for a state on the U.S. East Coast, north of Florida, south of Pennsylvania. Looking for a state that Harry Truman came from, I believe. No, it's not Henry. No, he didn't come from this state. Radar O'Reilly came from this state, from the show MASH. He came from this state. Delaware, no. Delaware. Virginia, no. Who are we? Maryland, no. Wisconsin, no. South Dakota. We have North Dakota, sorry. North Dakota, no. Thank you, Foxy. I got you, buddy. Wisconsin, Iowa. That's right, Iowa. Radar O'Reilly was from Iowa. 6 winners in Iowa for the Powerball. Indiana, we've done. Minnesota, there you go. 7 Powerball winners in Minnesota. Harry Truman came from this state. Independence was the name of the city he lived in. What was the name of the state that Harry Truman was from that has Independence in it? Kansas is not what I'm looking for. Iowa, we got. North Carolina, try the other one. Iowa, South Carolina is the one. 7 Powerball winners in South Carolina. 1 state left. Independence is the city. Harry Truman came from this city. What's the state? It's not Connecticut. It's Missouri. Here it is. It's not Kansas, Kentucky. It's Missouri. Well done, Missouri. 11 Powerball winners in Missouri. We've done it. The trivia question is done. For Powerball winners, we have 16 out of Pennsylvania, 11 out of Indiana and Missouri, 10 out of Florida, 8 out of Louisiana, 7 out of Minnesota, South Carolina, and 6 out of Arizona, California, Iowa, New Jersey, and New York. Those are your top 12 Powerball winners, Powerball winning states. Anyway, there you go. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to another question today. And here we go. Okay, let's see how everyone does on this one. We'll set up my marker right now and get it up and going. Okay, can you tell me countries from around the world that are less than 6 letters long? Their entire name is less than 6 letters long. What countries in the world have less than 6 letters, 5 or less? Tell me the short little words, the short little country names, and let's see how we do on that one. Marty, a rhymer, Japan. How about Japan? Japan, Japan, absolutely, 5 letters. Peru, Colleen, Peru. Yes, that looks good to me. There are 34 countries. France, France. That's 6 letters. Got to be less than that. Can't be 6 letters. 5 or less to qualify. Sorry, Mark. Sharon, how about Chad? Yes, in Africa. Aruba is not a country unto itself and is not only called that. Donnell, Italy, Italia. Yes, Italy is 5 letters. Mali, the country Mali. Yes, that's in Africa. Spain, España in Europe. Absolutely, 5 letters. Iran, that's right, the country of Iran, 4 letters, technically in Egypt. In Egypt, we call it the Middle East. Japan has been guessed. We've already done it, I think. Yes. Dubai, no, United Arab Emirates. That's how you say Dubai is a city. Iran, we've done. China, yes, China is 5 letters. Iraq, that's right, there's Iran and Iraq. That is correct, 4 letters. France, we've done. We tried. It's 6 letters. Doesn't work. Iran. Kenya, the country of Kenya. Yep, 5 letters. We've got, let's see here, China. Cuba. Yes, Cuba is another one. 4 letters. Chile, the country of Chile is also in there. Let's see, Spain. We've done. Canada, 6 letters. Too long. Asia is not a country. It's an area. Mali. We've done Mali. USA, nice try, Donnell. Italy, I'm guessing, good shot, but it's too late. But it's true. Laugh out loud, Mark. Iraq with an R and a K, with a K. Oz is laughing out loud. Libya, Libya. That's right. Libya is another short one. Iran, we've done. Let's see. Who else? United Kingdom, UK. Doesn't work. Syria. That's right. Syria is 5 letters. I love Italy. Egypt, the country of Egypt. Absolutely 5 letters. UK, laughing out loud, says Iraq. Iraq. Jordan is 6 letters. Speaking of Italy, a lot of people mistake me for being Italian sometimes. Well, it happens. Samuel, Rome, there's a country. India, the country of India, correct. Let's see, Wales, doesn't work. Sudan, the country of Sudan. No, there is no Sudan. Well, there is a Sudan, I'm sorry. There's Sudan and there's another Sudan. This one works, the other one doesn't. Peru, we've done. Chad, we've done. Kenya, Libya, Bali, Bali, no, that's an area in Indonesia. Ghana, GH, yes, Ghana. Korea, no. Mali, we've done. There's North Korea, South Korea, not just a Korea. We've got Rome as a city, beautiful place, though. Congo, no, there's more than that. Tonga, Tonga is definitely a country in Oceania. That's right. We've got a bunch yet to go. One in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, a collection of small little islands which have beautiful tourist brochures with these little huts on top of the water. And you know what country I'm talking about? It's the one that Truman, from the Truman Show. Do you remember the movie The Truman Show? He wanted to travel from the other side of the golf ball. He wanted to go there. He was in where he was in Florida. We want to go all the way to the other side of the world. What country am I talking about? There's your hint right now. We have Togo. Togo in Africa. That's another country. Qatar with a Q. Yes, that's another one. Haiti. Sharon. Yep, that's another one. Fiji. That's right. Truman wanted to go to Fiji on the other side of the world in the Truman Show. Very good. Nauru. That's correct. My word, this is something indeed. Tokyo, that's a city. Fiji, correct. Let's see, we've got others. There's a small island in the Mediterranean that cruise ships go to, just south of Italy, north of Tunisia. It's a country that's very popular for retirees as well. Guam, that's a U.S. territory. Benin is definitely an African country that qualifies. Japan, we've done. Tonga, we've done. What is the name of the country in the Mediterranean? It starts with an M. Here it is, Donnell and Tim Bowman. You got it. It's Malta, the country of Malta. We've got a country where if you want to climb Mount Everest, you got to go to this country. It's just north of India, south of China. Do you know which country I'm talking about? We've got Apia. Doesn't matter. Doesn't count. Crete, the country of Crete. It's not its own country. It's divvied up between Greece and Turkey. Very controversial. Gabon, yes, Africa, Gabon. If we haven't done it, we've done it now. Malta, Nepal is the country for Mount Everest. That's right, Nepal. This is a country in the Middle East near Qatar, near United Arab Emirates. As a matter of fact, you go on a cruise from Dubai and you go to Muscat. What's the name of the country? Nepal has come in. Tibet is a territory in China. Laos is definitely a country between Cambodia in that area near Vietnam. Tibet, Spain, we've done. It's Chile. It's chilly here tonight. We've done Chile already, and it is chilly here tonight. Oman, correct. Muscat, Oman, O-M-A-N. Very good. Yemen, Y-E-M-E-N. That is correct. That's another one. And we have Oman. I have a country here. Starts with an S, and it's a Pacific group of islands. Pacific Islands. It's not the Solomon Islands, but this is a country, starts with the letter S and ends with the letter A, and it's only 5 letters long. What's the name of that one? We have any more to go. We've got Palau, which I'll give you that one. The last one is the one I'm looking for. Starts with the letter S, ends with the letter A. Bhutan, Samoa. There it is. That's the one. You got it. You got them all. I only need to help you with 1 or 2, if that. You guys did beautifully today. Well done, everyone. All right, we're done with the 4, 5, whatever letter countries. We're finito. Let's move on to the next quiz. Can you tell me the countries of the world that produce the most salt? What countries of the world produce the most salt on the planet? Get going. We're looking for the 20 top salt-producing countries. Traveling with Bruce, live on the air. Welcome all to the show today. Glad you could make it. Thank you, those of you who have been supporting this channel with PayPal donations and also becoming sponsor members of the show. Really appreciate it up the channel. Love it. Alrighty, we've got the USA for salt production. United States, number 2 in the world for salt production. Absolutely. What about Russia? Russia for salt production. Not in the top 20, believe it or not. How about India? India for salt, number 3 in the world. Egypt for salt production. Egypt is looks like 18th, number 18. Pakistan has come in here. I do not have Pakistan in the top 20. Jamaica for salt production. Not there. Israel for salt production. No. We have India. India for salt production. Did we try this already? It's number 3. India's number 3 if we didn't try it. Okay, Spain. España. Spain is number 16 or so. Italy. Italia is number 19 in the world for salt. Turkey, the country of Turkey, is number 14 in the world. Spain. Peru, let's try another one, a new one. Peru, no, not in there. France, the country of France, number 12 in the world for salt. Israel, we've done. Chile is number 10. Number 10 salt producer. How about Canada, the country of Canada? Number 7 in the world for salt production. China, number 1 for salt production, 64 million metric tons. Number 1. USA, number 2 at 40 million. India, number 3 at 23 million tons of salt production. It is massive. We've got Aruba, not in the top 20. Japan. Have we tried Japan? Are we looking for Japan? We don't have Japan in the top 20. We got Mexico coming in now. Number 8 for salt production. Australia, number 5 in the world. Himalaya. Australia, we have again. China, Ecuador, new country being guessed. Ecuador, not in the top 20. China, Aruba, no. Germany, number 4. Number 4, 18 million tons. Australia, 13 million tons. That's number 5. We've done Mexico. The United Kingdom, number 9 in the world, 6.9 million tons of production of salt. Number 9 country in the world. We're looking for number 5 in South America. We're looking for a country in Europe. 1, 2, 3, 4 European countries. 1 country in the Middle East. That's what I'm looking for. So for South America, Brazil, yes. Brazil, number 5, 12.4 million tons. China, US, India, Germany, Australia, Brazil, number 6, Canada, Mexico, UK, Chile. That's your top 10. Now, I'm looking for 4 European countries and 1 in the Middle East. We are coming in with Belgium as one of them. Not working. I need a country next door to Belgium, right next door. I need a country next door to Russia. I need a country next door to Switzerland. I need a country next door to Germany, and I need a country next door to Iraq, right next door to Iraq. Egypt, we've done. Saudi Arabia is not on the list. The Czech Republic, no. Austria, yes. Austria next door to Switzerland. The Vatican, no way, Steamer, no way. Netherlands, yes, they're beside Belgium, number 11. Switzerland is not on the list. Portugal, no. Austria, we've done. Poland is beside Germany, correct. They're number 20. Iran next to Iraq, that is the Middle East country, they're number 17. 1 country left next door to Russia, having problems with Russians in their country. Russian soldiers are in their country right now, and it's a problem. And we're waiting for that country. It's not Germany. What is the country that has a capital called Kiev? They are the number 13 largest salt producer in the world. Capital is Kiev, with Russia next door, south of a country that has Minsk in it, Belarus, Finland, Chechnya, the Ukraine. It's the Ukraine. They're number 13. That does this quiz. We've done China, USA, India, Germany, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, UK, Chile, top 10 salt producers. The next 10 are the Netherlands, France, Ukraine, Turkey, Austria, Spain, Iran, Egypt, Italy, and Poland. Poland, number 20, for salt production. You produce salt, your society is a safe society. You need salt to live. And in the ancient times, salt was very valuable. People used to get paid in salt. That's how valuable it was. You could trade it for anything. Salt was like meat, except salt didn't rot. It lasted a long time. So salt was a good commodity to use in trade for commodities. Those are the days going back. All right, let's do another trivia question. Learning something new every day. Let's see. What's this one all about? What is this one all about? I am looking for the richest countries in the world with a GDP, by their GDP, gross domestic product. I want to know which countries were the richest countries in the world in 1950. 70 years ago, I want you to tell me which countries were the richest in the world according to the GDP in 1950. I was born in 55, so this is 5 years before I showed up. Follow up. Let me know. Ray and Sue's Travel are in the house. How you guys doing? Stephanie is here. How you doing? Marty Reimer, Iran. I think he's still talking salt. Foxy, salt certainly was indeed, Bruce. You were very right. I studied history in my school days in my youth, so I know quite a bit about salt. Thank you, sir. Carol, China. In 1950, China was one of the richest countries in the world. The GDP of China did not rank in the top 20 countries in 1950. They were just coming through their revolution. They were nowhere yet. America. Are you trying to say America? Are you trying to say the United States of America? Anne Marie, I'm going to give it to you. Number one country in the world for GDP wealth was the United States of America in 1950. That is correct. As Sharon had it as well. Foxy, what about Qatar? Did Qatar in 1950 have what? They did not. Not in 1950. 70 years ago. Sharon, what about France? The country of France, how are they doing? Number 13 at the time. They were the 13th richest country in the world. Fly Everest had USA. Stephanie had USA. SLGC Mets. The United Kingdom, the UK. The UK was number 8. They had won the war, but unfortunately they were so broke. They were so much into debt with the war reparations. UK had bills to pay back. They were not in the top 2 yet. They were climbing though. They would climb, but 1950 they were hurting. They were. It took a decade for the UK to come out of it. What about Canada? Canada in 1950 was the 6th most wealthiest country in the world, number 6. Marty Reimer, Saudi Arabia, not in 1950. Canada, England, Monaco. Monaco in 1950 does not register on this quiz. Probably not big enough of a territory to count. Singapore, the country of Singapore in 1950 did not rank in the GDP of the world yet. Switzerland was number 2. Switzerland was surrounded by countries in World War II, but they were not in World War II. They were neutral. They were the bankers helping everyone pay to fight World War II. Amazing. Swiss francs are very valuable. And so Switzerland was the second most valuable or wealthiest country on a per capita basis in 1950. The United States was worth $9,561 a person, according to $1990 back in 1950, though. But Switzerland was worth $9,064, only a few hundred behind the U.S. Switzerland is still a very valuable country on a per capita basis. Colleen Sachs, what about Japan? Japan had been bombed out, destroyed by nuclear weapons and everything else, and Japan was still in rebuilding mode. In 1950, Japan was not yet on the radar for any kind of wealth at that point in time. The UK we've done. Australia, Sabine is wondering, Australia did not show there. Did it show here? Yes, Australia, number 5, the 5th most richest country, $7,400 a person in 1990 dollars. Australia. What about Argentina? The country of Argentina did not rank in the top 20 in 1950. France we've done. UK we've done. Spain, España. Spain did not rank in the top 20 for wealth in 1950. They were not in the Second World War. They were neutral. Although they were sympathetic to the Nazis, they were not in the war, but they did not have an economy that had yet kicked in. Germany, the country of Germany, or even West Germany. Yes, number 17, Germany. That would be the West. $3,800 per person. They were very low on the list. Nowadays, Germany is in the top 5. China, not even close. Brasilia. The country of Brazil did not rank in wealth in 1950 for GDP. Not yet. Foxy says, you don't look like you were born in 55, Bruce. I personally think you look about, say, 58 instead of 50, 65. When you were 62 back in 17, I would have thought you'd say 54. Well, thank you very much. YouTube has aged me 4 years in 3 years, though. That's what you're saying. I've aged 4 years in 3 years. So YouTube's killing me. There you go. Sabine, what about Sweden, Bruce? Let's see. Sweden, yeah. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. $6,769. $6,769. Ninth place for Sweden. Canada we've done. Australia we've done. Not Ireland. No way. Donnell is thinking Ireland wasn't there. No, Ireland wasn't in the top 20. Japan. Argentina we've tried. Australia we've done. Sorry, Bruce. I personally think you have aged a bit now compared to 17. Sorry, Bruce. It's only my opinion. It's okay. It's all right. It's probably 8 hours. Brazil we've tried. Venezuela. Carol, very well done. Venezuela was in 1950 the 4th most richest country in the world. Per person, $7,462 in 1990 equivalent dollars. That was only $2,100 behind America and 4th in the world. Venezuela today is in the bottom 20. There have got to be 100 countries ahead of Venezuela now. They're in bad shape. But speaking of which, you look better than what my grandfather looked like when he was 65. Just to let you know, Bruce, you're not looking like the worst of anyone at age 65. Just saying. Thank you, buddy. Jennifer's laughing. I don't know if this is really a compliment or not, but I'll take everything I can get. Fly Everest. South Africa were for wealth in 1950. No, not on the list. Clever Swiss, says Donnell. Russia, no. Cuba, not on the list. Brittany in Baton Rouge is currently 72 degrees. I'm spending a few days with my mom and stepdad. Welcome, Brittany, to the show. How about Bermuda as a country? That's part of the UK, so that won't count. What about New Zealand, Brittany? Yes, number 3 most richest country on the world, 1950. New Zealand, $8,400 per person GDP wealth, behind the US, Switzerland, then New Zealand. How about that? Portugal, the country of Portugal, not in the top 20. The Philippines, Carol wants to know, not in the top 20. What about Egypt? No, they were not in the top 20 either. Korea, no. Italy, Italia, number 20. They were number 20 at $3,500. After the Second World War, Italy was broke. They had been an Axis power. They were aligned with Germany. They fought against the Americans. They fought against the Canadians. They were with the Germans. And so it took a long time for Italy to come around before the Western world really started investing in Italy. Italy had some repayments to make and some reparations to work out before they came part of the Western Alliance in a big way. There you go. Venezuela, we've done. Panama, the country of Panama, 1950. Did they show in the top 20? They did not. Mexico, did it show in the top 20? It did not. Norway in the 1950, number 12. Norway is number 12th most richest country, $5,400. Cuba, no. Good vibes. Nauru, no. Bruce, no need to earn my thumbs up so easy today, says Brittany. Nick, Finland, number 16. $4,500, $4,200 at that time. Number 16. Bruce, you look fantastic for 65 years old, says Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. Foxy, is it me or did I make lovely Jennifer laugh? Oh, you made her laugh all right. She's laughing. Liechtenstein, not in the top 20. Panama, no. Hi, Bruce. Sorry I'm late, says Andrew Cabate. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you all here today. We still need a couple more countries to finish this quiz. I need a country next door to Belgium. I need a country next door to next door to Denmark. I need a country in South America. I need a country next door to Switzerland. I need another country in South America that's really long, all the way down the west coast where the Andes are. Those are the countries I'm looking for. Those are your hints. Cough them up. Here we go. Here they come. I see them coming. They're on my phone. I'm just waiting for them to pop up here on my software. And they're coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in. We have France. We have the Netherlands. That's right. The Netherlands, number 10 most valuable country in 1950. Austria. That's right. Number 18. Austria was, at the end of the war, part of Germany. Then it went back to independence, but it was divvied up between the USA, France, Britain, and Russia. But in 1950, Austria was given back its independence, and it became a separate country unto itself. The Russians stayed out, the Americans stayed out, the Brits stayed out, everyone stayed out, and Austria became its own country again in 1950. But the wealth of Austria had not yet been realized. It took 20 years, and then Austria became a wealthy place with its independence reestablished. Finland is a country that's been guessed already, I believe. France, Norway, Argentina, Chile is the country that runs the length of a big part of South America. Chile, 19th most valuable, richest country in 1950. Peru, Argentina, I think we've done Argentina. If I've missed it, I apologize. We've done Argentina. Chile, let's see here, more comments. Chile, I also forgot to ask, Bruce, how's your dear mother recently? She's very well. She's doing just fine. Keith, I missed the first few minutes of trivia. Nature call sometimes. It's all good. Gregory Allen, Brazil. Brasilia, not on the list. I'm looking right now for a country beside the Netherlands and a South American country starts with the letter U. Okay, we have Hungary. Foxy, I hope you'll be able to see her again, but I'm guessing the hospital's still keeping in touch with you. Yes, they are. Germany, just to say Brittany, it's Hungary, the country. But being Hungary is certainly not unusual. That's true. Ecuador, Bolivia, no, starts with the letter U. The letter U in South America. The last European country is Belgium, home of Belgian chocolates, the 11th richest country in the world in 1950. I'm learning something new. Great trivia, says Carol. Uruguay, that's right. Uruguay, number 15, most richest country in the world in 1950. And there's the quiz. We've done that one. Well done. Not bad, you guys. Not bad. Let's see here. We have, in order from number 1 to number 20, the United States, Switzerland, New Zealand, Venezuela, number 4, Australia, Canada, Denmark, the United Kingdom, Sweden, the Netherlands, Belgium, Norway, France, Argentina, Uruguay, Finland, Germany, Austria, Chile, and Italy. Those were the most valuable countries of the world in 1950, 70 years ago. And you can see with the United States leading the way, consumer country now, all the soldiers were back. They got the GI Bill to get retrained in regular civilian work, and the American economy started to take off because the American government invested in its population to have it become wealthier. They did that today. That's all I'm going to say. If you did it today, let's move on to the next one. Belgium certainly is a prominent country in the European continent, says Foxy. Sharon, thank goodness we had more than just the sponsor members for this quiz. It was hard. Jiminy, hi, Bruce. Good work on Key West Lobby. This is from me and lovely Bruce. Lovely Bruce and all the thumbs ups. Thank you, Foxy. Brittany, my beverage of choice of the show is a huge bottle of water. My beverage of choice today, caffeine-free Diet Coke in a Traveling with Bruce mug. Jennifer is drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke over there as well. And we say cheers to all of you out there. In TWB land, let's take a look at another trivia question. Are there any more? Are there any more? Yes, I've got another one. This is the last one of the day. And we got 54 people here to play this one. I'm looking for 40 answers, 40 correct answers to this trivia question today. And let's see how well you do on this one. I think you guys will have an easy time of it. This should not be very hard at all. Should not be hard at all for all of you to do. I'm certain of it. Let's just see if I can get this to work. All righty, here's your last trivia question of the day, okay? Edward's Travel and Cruise says, Japan. Foxy, cheers to you and Jennifer. Thank you. Also, please give Jennifer a big hug from me since we sadly can't hug at the moment. We'll take care of that after the show. Definitely. All right, here's your last trivia question of the day. Back in 1900, 120 years ago, tell me the names of the 40 largest cities in America by population. What were the 40 most populated cities in the United States in 1900? All righty, get to work. Give me those guesses, people. Here we go. I'm expecting a tidal wave. Thank you again to Kevin and Sharon Chapman for sending me these guys, Deadly Enterprise and Righteous Assassin, the two books I don't yet have, or I now have, in the Mike Stoneman thriller series from Lethal Voyage. This is book number 3. Get yourselves all 3 books and enjoy yourselves. I'll be reading these 2 shortly. All righty, let's see. What do we got here? We are looking for U.S. cities, the biggest U.S. cities in 1900 in America. All right, Marty Reimer, that's Rebecca filling in for Marty today. Rebecca says San Francisco. In 1900, San Francisco was the 9th largest city in the United States. 342,000 population. Sharon says New York City, the Big Apple, Bruce. Yep, the Big Apple was number 1 in 1900 with 3,437,000. Same with Rebecca. She knew. Sharon, what about Chicago? Number 2 city in America in 1900, 1,698,000 people. Colleen had San Francisco. Donnell had New York. Sharon, what about Boston, Bruce? Boston, Massachusetts. Boston came in at number 5 with 560,000 people for Boston in 1900. Already, other big cities in 1900. We have Chicago. We have Jeannie saying Detroit. Detroit, Michigan, where they built those cars. 13th largest city in 1900, 285,000. About 15 years later, that city was a lot bigger than that, but it was already a big town. Sharon, what about Buffalo, New York? Number 8 largest city in America, 1900 with 352,000 people in Buffalo. Tim Bowman, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, making all that steel. Number 11 largest city in America, 321,000 people in Pittsburgh, 1900. New York, we've done. New Orleans, Brittany is thinking New Orleans. New Orleans, number 12, largest city in the United States, 287,000 in 1900. Nikki is thinking St. Louis, Missouri, the number 4 most populated city in America, 575,000 people in St. Louis. Sharon, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yes, number 3, Philadelphia, 1,293,000 people in Philadelphia in 1900. 3rd most populated city in the USA. Brittany, Savannah, Georgia. Nope, Savannah did not make the top 40. Keith Hensley, how about Houston, Texas? Was Houston, Texas in 1900 enough of a populated town to make the top 40 for all of America? Houston, Texas actually came in at number 85. Houston was in 85th place with 44,000 people, not even close to the top 40. Nikki, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, number 7. Cleveland had 381,000 people, number 7. Sharon, Washington, D.C., the capital, 15th place, 278,000 people living in Washington. Chicago, we've done. Foxy, have you ever thought about taking train trips and taking videos of the trains and scenic? I have. I have. Can't right now. Would love to go to Europe to do a couple of European cruises. Get there a week or so before the first cruise, take a train trip, do some meet and greets, do a cruise. After the cruise, take some train rides, do some meet and greets, take a second cruise. After the second cruise, do a little bit of hanging out, little train ride, and then come back. Yeah, there's a future. Believe me, there's lots coming, Foxy. Trust me on that. Marty, Los Angeles, California, 1900. Was it one of the biggest cities in the United States back in 1900. San Francisco was the 9th largest city in America. What about Los Angeles, L.A.? Los Angeles in 1900, the 36th largest city in America with a population of 102,000 people in 1900. 20 years later, much bigger place, much bigger place. But in 1900, still a small town. Keith, what about Miami, Florida? Miami in 1900, did it rank as one of the top 40? It did not. Miami was not in there. Detroit, we've done. St. Louis, we've done. Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, home of WKRP. Number 10, 325,000 people, 10th largest city in the United States. It's nowhere near that now, but it was in 1900. St. Louis, we've done. Boston, we've done. Chicago, we've done. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, for a city of size in 1900, did not rank. It was number 88 in America with 42,000 people. Dallas and Houston did not rank. Pittsburgh, we've done. Enjoy the book, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. Philadelphia, we've done. Miami, we've done. 120 years ago, was that pandemic length time so far? Detroit, Philadelphia, LA, all done. San Diego, California. Let's take a look at San Diego, California. Was that city in the top 40 in 1900? San Diego. It was not in the top 100. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis on the Mississippi, powerful city at one time, 37th largest city in America, 102,000, had just been passed by LA and would forevermore be behind Los Angeles. Absolutely. Foxy, 120 years ago, my goodness. Seattle, Brittany, Seattle in Washington State. Did Seattle rank in the top 40 cities in America in 1900? Was Seattle, Washington in the top 40? It was not. Seattle, Washington, not yet. Carol, my brother, is getting the books for Christmas. They sound great. Seattle, we've tried. It's Foxy, but there are some people still alive who were born in 1900s decade through Mark, but not 1900. No, not anymore. Providence, Rhode Island. Sharon wants to know about Providence, Rhode Island. Providence, Rhode Island was the 20th largest city in the United States in 1900, 175,000 people, number 20 in America. Miami, not. The last surviving person born in 1900 sadly died. Unfortunately, that is true. Hartford, Connecticut. Sharon, what about Hartford, Bruce? In 1900, Hartford, Connecticut. Let me take another quick look. Not there. Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. No, did not show. Not Hartford. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, not in 1900. No. Hopefully Mark from Walter's World would do a live stream with Bruce one day. We've done one already. We did one a few weeks ago. Had him on my channel as a guest. Look it up. Baton Rouge, Louisiana is what Brittany is thinking about. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Was it a top 40 city in 1900? It was not. No. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania did not rank in the top 40. Boston, we did. Fort Lauderdale did not rank. Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington. Was it in there? It was not. Los Angeles, we've done. Dallas, we've done. Austin, Texas, not in the list. Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln in Nebraska did not rank in the top 40. Cincinnati, we've done. Salt Lake City, Utah. 1900 did not rank. Oakland, California. Nope, did not rank in 1900. Omaha, Nebraska. Did not rank. Richmond, Virginia. Did that city make it into the top 40 in 1900? It did not. Donnell, long shot, Bruce. Tulsa, Oklahoma Tulsa did not rank either. Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon, no, did not rank. Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama. Let's take a look for Birmingham, Alabama. No, did not rank. Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. Number 26 city in the United States. 131,000 people. Yes. Speaking of the 1900s, the last surviving man born in the 1900s decade over in England sadly just died earlier this year, 2020, 112 years old. That was Robert Grant Pitts Waiton, 1908 to 2020. Wow. Did he live well? And he saw some changes. Montgomery, Nashville, the city of Nashville, Tennessee. Let's take a look for Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Not in the top 40. San Antonio, Texas. What about San Antonio, Texas for a top 40 city? Nope. Atlanta, no. Indianapolis, Indiana. What about Indianapolis? We are looking, yes, number 21 city in the United States. Indianapolis, 169,000 people. Minneapolis, yes. Minneapolis, number 19, 202,000 people in Minneapolis. Getting to him, Bruce Robert, was amazing for a man his age. So there's a video of him in 2017, was then a fairly good looking 109. Albany, no. Rochester, New York City. Albany and Rochester, Albany or Rochester, neither, except I've got Albany number 40 at 94,000. Albany is there. Foxy, when he was 109, I personally thought he looked in his late 70s instead of 109, but you think differently. Amazing. Nikki, Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, the capital of Ohio. Columbus is not showing. Oh, it is showing. Number 28, actually. 125,000 people. Columbus was one of the top 40 cities of America. Tallahassee, Florida in 1900 did not rank in the top 40. Lafayette, Louisiana, I believe. Is that, am I correct on Lafayette, Louisiana? I can't find Lafayette. Foxy, same. When he was 110, he looked like his late 70s. Even when he was 99, 10 years old, I thought he looked anywhere around 67. Isn't that amazing? Foxy, I just had to say. Robert, impressive, he never needed a wheelchair, even though he's 110. But he lived on, say, another year or two, he would have probably needed one. Probably. Brittany, St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Paul, 23rd largest city, 163,000 people. Akron, Ohio. Akron, Ohio. By the way, Omaha is here. Someone had Omaha. It's number 35. Sorry, 102,000. Akron, Ohio. I don't see Akron, Ohio. All right, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yes, number 14 city in America in 1900, 285,000 people. Milwaukee was just behind Detroit and just ahead of Washington, D.C. in 1900. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa. I think we've tried it, and it's not here. And you guys have run out of guesses. So now I got to give you some hints. Okay, I'm looking for the number 6 city. The number 6 city in America in 1900. East Coast city, very near Philadelphia. Very near Philadelphia. Brittany, tonight I'm going to be on my first drive-in movie tonight. Donnell, guess? Great guess, Keith, but Bruce said I was way off. Dodge City, Kansas. No can do. Foxy, sorry to be irrelevant, Bruce, but would you like me to send you a video or a picture at all? It's all right. I will find him myself just off of these tweets. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Thank you, buddy. Keith, considering how large Houston is today, I was shocked to know it wasn't on the list in 1900. Hadn't found oil yet in any big way, so not yet. Little Rock, Arkansas. What about Little Rock, Arkansas? Not on the list. Trenton. Let's look for Trenton. Trenton, no can do. Trenton. Camden, I'm not showing either. I'm looking for cities in New Jersey. I'm looking for cities in Kentucky. I'm looking for cities in Missouri, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, New York State, Connecticut, Those are the cities I'm looking for. Those are the states I'm looking for cities in. I'm looking for a city in Kentucky that was rivaling Lexington in size all the time. I'm looking for a city across the river from New York in New Jersey. It's right across the river. What is the name of that town? Brittany, Kansas City, Bruce. That is correct. I believe that is a correct answer. Kansas City, Missouri, 22nd largest city, 163,000. LA, we did. Newark, New Jersey. Newark, yes, Newark, New Jersey. Across the river was the number 16 largest city, 246,000 people. Louisville, Kentucky was always after Lexington to be the largest city. Louisville was the number 18 largest city in 1900 at 204,000. Worcester, Massachusetts, yes, number 29 largest city, 118,000. Hoboken, no. St. Louis, we've done. Frisco, we've done. Newark, we've just done. I'm looking for the city near Philadelphia, home of the Orioles baseball team. What's the name of that town? Bridgeport, Connecticut. Bridgeport, Connecticut. No, I'm looking for New Haven, Connecticut, the number 31 city in America, 1900. New Haven had 108,000 people. The video of Robert when he was 109 is on Vimeo. It's called Top of the Tree. Very good. Carol, it's strange to think around just 100,000 people bring in a big city in 1900. It did. Nashville. Baltimore, Maryland. Finally, Baltimore, the 6th largest city in America. Baltimore had 508,000, the hometown of Babe Ruth. Baltimore, Maryland, closer to D.C. than Philly. Still close. Foxy, if you saw him 99, or you could search for Google Images. It's all good, Foxy. Thank you. All righty, let's see. Other cities. Another one in New Jersey. It's kind of named after the state itself, actually. Another one in New York. We have Rochester, New York. We tried this one. We already had it, 162,000. Number 24. I need a city in Colorado. I need a city in Pennsylvania. I need another city in New York. I need another city in New Jersey. I need a city that's Fall something, Massachusetts. Anybody know what that one is? Saint something, Missouri. I need a city in Pennsylvania where Joe Biden came from, his original hometown in Pennsylvania. And I need a city in Massachusetts, starts with an L. Okay, we've got Newark, Jersey City, New Jersey. That's right. Jersey City, New Jersey is the one I'm looking for that's named after New Jersey. It was the 17th largest city in America in 1900, 206,000 people. We have Denver, Colorado. That's right. Denver was, in 1900, the 25th largest city in America, 133,000 people, I'll have you know. Utica, New York is not what I'm looking for. Fall River in Massachusetts was the 33rd largest city in America, 1900, 104,000 people, Fall River. Nikki, Foxy cannot stop talking about this old guy, which is great. Donnell, Colorado Springs. No, it was Denver. St. Paul, we've done. Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of Joe Biden. That is correct. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Scranton had 38th place, 102,000 people in it. Yeah, it's nowhere near in the top 40 now. Lowell, Sharon, yes, Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell, Massachusetts, 39th largest city, 94,900 people. Oklahoma City. I think we've tried that one already. Austin, Texas, we've tried that one already. Who's left? Is there anybody left? I think you guys got them all. Allegheny, Pennsylvania, 27th largest, 129,000. Syracuse, New York, number 30, 108,000. Patterson, New Jersey, 32nd largest, 105,000. St. Joseph, Missouri, 34th place, 102,000. Those are all the cities. Those are the biggest cities in America at the time. The top 40 cities of the United States in 1900. Those were the cities. Let me read them from the bottom to the top. All right. I'll read from the bottom up. Okay. In 88th place, just for fun, Dallas, 42,000 people in Dallas. 85th place, Houston, 44,000 people. I just happen to have those two here. But in 40th place was Albany, New York. with 94,000 people. In 39th, Lowell, Massachusetts. 38, Scranton, Pennsylvania. 37, Memphis, Tennessee. 36th largest city in America, Los Angeles, California in 1900. At that time, 102,000 people in LA. Kind of changed. 35th place, Omaha, Nebraska. 34, St. Joseph, Missouri. 33, Fall River, Massachusetts. 32nd, Paterson, New Jersey. 31st, New Haven, Connecticut. Bigger than LA. Just to give you an idea. New Haven had 108,000. 6,000 more than LA. Number 30, Syracuse, New York. 29, Worcester, Massachusetts. 28, Columbus, Ohio. 27, Allegheny, Pennsylvania. 26, Toledo, Ohio. 25, Denver, Colorado. 24, Rochester, New York. 23, St. Paul, Minnesota. 22, Kansas City, Missouri. 21, Minneapolis, Indiana. In 20th place in 1900, Providence, Rhode Island, with 175,000 people, the 20th largest city in America at the time. 19th, Minneapolis. 18, Louisville, Kentucky. 17, Jersey City. 16, Newark, New Jersey. 15, Washington, D.C. 14, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 13th largest city, Detroit, Michigan. 12th largest, New Orleans, Louisiana. 11th largest, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 10, Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 9, San Francisco, California. The 1849 Silver Rush. The San Francisco 49ers of 1849. San Francisco, 342,000 people living there in 1900, just in front of the 1906 earthquake that leveled most of the city, killed many people. Number 8, Buffalo, New York. Number 7, Cleveland, Ohio. Number 6, Baltimore, Maryland. Number 5, Boston, Massachusetts. Number 4, St. Louis, Missouri. Number 3, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Number 2, Chicago, Illinois. Number 1, New York City, the Big Apple. 3.4 million people in New York. 1.69 in Chicago. 1.29 in Philly. There were no other cities with 1 million people in 1900. In America. You gotta love it. You gotta love it how that works. Those are your quizzes for today. That's your trivia for today. That is your sponsor member show, open house for all of you to enjoy. I thank you very much for being here today. Please consider becoming a sponsor member if you're not one already. Thank you for those of you making donations to my PayPal donate button for keeping me on the air. I very much appreciate it. Again, a special thank you today to my friends in Germany, specifically Sabine Schechert. Thank you for your donation today on PayPal. It came through while I was on the air earlier today. I thank you very, very much. All right, everybody, there you go. Please have yourselves a great weekend. Be safe out there. Remember to social distance yourselves. Don't get ill on me. Don't end up in the hospital, please. Wear your masks and stay healthy, everybody. We'll see you on this channel and on Stock Markets with Bruce with updates and videos. I'll be here Monday night live at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for all of you as sponsor members, and at 8 o'clock on the big show for this channel. And I would love to have you all join me for both shows if you can, or one. That would be terrific. Again, thank you for sponsoring this channel, subscribing to this channel, and following this channel. Jennifer says all the best wishes to you as well. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you later. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce, saying thank you, everyone, for being here. People were saying thank you, saying their thanks. Howard Green, great show. Be cool. Stay healthy. Sabine, thank you, Bruce, for letting us know so many interesting facts. Guten Abend. Guten Abend to you, Sabine. Good night. Donato, Mobile, Alabama. Nikki, thanks for a great show and a good night, everybody. Foxy, that was fantastic. Marty, fun show. Thank you, Ms. Reimer. Brittany, I love how it was an open house tonight. Foxy, I'm so happy you've been doing trivia today. Well done, Sabine. Thanks for indeed. We appreciate everything you do. Donnell, heard some questions, Bruce, about a fun show tonight. Good night, all. Sandy, interesting show. Have a great night. Foxy, I'll try not to go to hospital, Bruce. If I had to go to hospital in October, I'd broken foot, but it was not any fun. Don't go now. We'll be live streaming on the weekend. Probably not, but you never know. Keep an eye on my channel. All the best to you, Jennifer from Foxy. Carol, have a great day and evening, everybody. Stephanie, hello. Happy holidays to all of you from Stephanie Dory. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sponsor members. Thank you for subscribers. Thank you, donators. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm out of here. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for